Standard 6, Chapter number 6, Mauryan Age, Chandragupta and Emperor Ashok, Part 2. In previous part, we have learned about how the Mauryan dynasty, founded by Chandragupta Maurya, with the help of Chanakya or Acharya Vishnugupta. Acharya Vishnugupta is worldly famous with the name of Chanakya or Kautilya. He has written many books for uh, political, social, and administration of the people of that time. With the help of Chanakya, Chandragupta built a great empire and extended his state in all the sides of India. After that, he spent the last time of his life with Jain Muni Bhadrabahu in Shravan Belgoda of Mysore. Mysore is situated in Karnataka state. He died in 297 before Christian era. Descriptions about Chandragupta's 24-year rule over the state and his adoption of Jainism in the last year of his life is found in Jain Puranas. According to the history, Chandragupta Maurya ruled over his state for 24 years and then he adopted Jain religion. The history before the establishment of Mauryan dynasty in India is called prehistory. That means Mauryan dynasty has put a great impact in making the history of India. The exact and supporting information of Mauryan dynasty is available from various sources. The Mauryan Empire, established by Chandragupta Maurya with the help of Vishnugupta, is said to be the first historical empire of India. We can get information of Mauryan dynasty from the following books. First book is Arthashastra, which is written by Acharya Vishnugupta Chanakya, that is Kautilya. Second book is Indica. Indica is written by Meghasthe. In previous part, we have learned that Chandragupta married the princess of Greek and the king of Greek has sent his governor to Chandragupta Maurya's empire, who lived here and write a book named Indica while living in Patliputra. That governor's name is Meghasthe. Third book is Dipvansh and Mahavans, which is written by Buddhist, which is written in Buddhist text, that means both religion. In Ceylon present known as Sri Lanka. Ceylon is the old name of Sri Lanka. Fourth is Mudra Rakshas, that is a drama which is written by Vishakha Dutt. In addition to this, historical information is also obtained from stone inscription, pillar inscription, cave inscriptions, stupas and vihars. We all know the meaning of inscriptions. History written on stone, on pillar or on the caves by carving through hammer and sickle is known as inscription. Stupa means idols and vihars means place to stay at that time. So this was the life of Chandragupta Maurya, how he founded his Mauryan dynasty and ruled over 24 years and extend his state in all the sides of the India. At last, he adopted Jainism and spent his last life with Jain Muni Bhadrabahu. A Grand Trunk Road (GTR). This road was also constructed at the time of Chandragupta Maurya by his order. It is the oldest and longest road in Asian continent. This was the first road constructed, the longest road by Chandragupta Maurya. This road was first constructed at the time of Chandragupta Maurya. Then, after that, it was rebuilt many times. It is used to connect Tamaralipti with Takshashila and Takshashila with Central Asia. At that time, this road extended from Ganges Plains to Kandahar. Kandahar is today present in Afghanistan. The road was rebuilt during the region of Sher Shah, here region means rule of Sher Shah Suri. After that, when Britishers were ruling over India, British rule, Dalhousie rebuilt the road from Kolkata to Peshawar. We will learn about Dalhousie and other British officers in future history. At present, this road is known as National Highway from Delhi to Kolkata. Son of Chandragupta Maurya was Bindusar. Bindusar ruled from 297 to 273 before Christian era. Chandragupta Maurya died in year 297. So from that year, his son Bindusar became the king and ruled over Magad. After the death of Chandragupta Maurya, his son Bindusar came to the throne of Magad and retained the huge kingdom inherited. Inherited means Varsagat. He get this rule in Varsagat from his father, Chandragupta Maurya, and gifted the same to his son Ashok. It can be considered as one of his greatest achievements. So we can say that Ashok was the grandson of Chandragupta Maurya. During the rule of Bindusar, Prince Sushim was appointed governor of Takshashila and Prince Ashok of Avanti. Bindusar had two sons, Sushim and Ashok. He gave two regions to his son, elder son Takshashila and younger son Avanti. Sushim failed to control the rebellion in Takshashila during his term, while Ashoka successfully suppressed the rebellion. Rebellions means the person who tried to oppose the kings. Bindusar did not conquer any territory during his rule because he never went for war to extend his kingdom. But he maintained friendly relations with Greek kings. He ruled over the throne of Magad for about 25 years. First, Chandragupta Maurya ruled for 24 years, then his son Bindusar ruled over for 25 years. As here we can see that Prince Sushim didn't rule over his region successfully. Therefore, Ashok becomes the king after Bindusar. After the death of Bindusar in 273 before Christian era, Emperor Ashok becomes the king of the throne. At that time, Bindusar's son Ashok fight with his elder brother Sushim. Sushim was Ashok's step-brother, whereas they both clashes for the throne. But Ashok was brave, courageous, and he fight with his brother. At that time he came to power, but his coronation was done after 4 years in Patliputra. After defending Sushim, he becomes the king of Magad. But coronation was done after 4 years. Coronation means Rajyabhishek. Whenever a new king sits on the throne of the state, a ritual of Rajyabhishek was done. But Ashok's coronation was done after the 4 years of becoming the king. After the coronation, Ashok increased the royal inheritance inherited from his father. That means after Rajyabhishek, he started increasing his rule over the other states which he get from his father. According to stone inscription, his empire extended from Kandahar and Peshawar on the northwestern border to Nepal in North India. That means he extend his rule from northwest to north, up to Mysore to south and Gujarat Saurashtra in west. Magad today is present in Bihar in east and Kalinga present day in Odisha state. That means he extended his rule from east to west, north and south. That means he was ruling all over the India. We all know Samrat Ashok was the great king of that time. He was very fond of extending his rule. But after the Battle of Kalinga, his heart changed and he lived ruling over the state and stopped doing war. We will learn about this in our next part. Till then, you have to write all the questions related to GTR, Bindusar and Chandragupta Maurya in your